everyone, in this occasion we're going to create a project really fast, and this is going to be an archive to our chess games. I mean, it is just a project for us to upload images and to save them in a place for our own, like a library of chess games. Okay. The nicest part is that the images are gonna be saved on the database and they're gonna be retrieved from the database. In other words, we are not gonna need to put an uploader. Actually, what we're going to save is just the URL of the image, and we are gonna make an uploader maybe in another version of this video. Okay, so let's create this uh, archive, chess archive. Let's put cd chess archive, and in here I'm gonna put code, and after that, this is just a project that is going to be using more JavaScript and PHP, just a little bit of PHP to the image, and that's all. So let's put here copy new folder, private connection, and let's make the connection really fast. The connection on PHP, remember that is just the variables that correspond to the server, to um, the user, the password, and the database. Now, how is the connection made? You make connection is equal to MySQLi connect, just like this one, and in here you put the here it it gives you the how it is host name, then the user password and database. So host name is just server, user, user, password, which is actually password if I am not wrong, and database. After we make this, we just have to check if the connection makes an error. Connection query, no, connection, um, we can add it like just with new here, but that this is not necessary if I am not wrong. So connection, and here we put um see, we can use disconnect if I am not wrong, but the most uh, used is this one, error. Sorry, error. And if it doesn't have any error, then it means that the connection was made. Connection already done. Let's put here 2 points, and that's everything. And let's close the connection. Connection close. After this, let's go to the main files. Okay, let's just close here, and if we have any error, maybe I don't know, let's just fix it later. Okay, every person could have error. There are people that are obsessive compulsive. I am not, even though many people think that I am, and then they are forcing me to believe that I am not. New file, and in the new file, let's create index.php, and let's close this. Don't save. And in here, let's put, we can create a doc type like this, doc type HTML, and here we put HTML, and after that we put, for example, the header, and after that meta and blah 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 blah. This is my doing it ourselves. Remember that I did it in another video, but it was not as perfect as now. So I prefer to use the Emmet abbreviation. And after we do this, let's go to the document. And in here, I'm going to put chess archive. I even have an archive already made, and it's uploaded on GitHub. But this one is going to be easier, and also it's going to be with just images. The one that I created on GitHub is is more interactive, and also um, has like an amazing way of connecting the my GitHub repository with the database of chess.com. Being honest, that was one of the most interesting projects that I have ever done, even though it is very simple in certain way. So let's go to the H2, and in here we're gonna put, uh, um, for example, chess archive files, and that's it. And in here, let's put main. Let's put over here the form with the input type. In this case, it's going to be text, and let's put a label, name, image, URL, and that's everything. Please insert the image URL. And what we have to do is just to, on here on the input, we insert the image URL. And after we insert it, it is going to be added right down here, okay? So let's go here and let's put name, image, URL. And this is going to be an action, post, method, sorry, an action, insert, db, insert file, no, insert URL, method, post. Okay, you see this name? Okay, that's perfect. Now what we're gonna do is just it's simple. I mean, this is just now to create an input type, submit, and in here we're gonna put name and submit image, and value is going to be send image, or no, save image, because actually the image is going to be uploaded, but we're going to create the upload option in another video, okay? Because the upload option is usually kind of more complicated. Being honest, is not that complicated, but it takes its time. So let's go now. You see the main. On the main here, we're just gonna retrieve the data that we're gonna send. So let's test this area first, and then we continue. Localhost, chess archive. And you see this, it doesn't look very well, but we're gonna improve the image, the looking of this video later. How I am going to improve the looking of this image later? I am just going to use Bootstrap, and in here, let's go to the most common use Bootstrap. And we're just going to add this over here. And now, if we see now, this is going to be looking better. Okay, you see, it looks kind of better now. And if you want it to look even much better, you can create a field set. And on the field set, you just insert this. And for not tempting Jesus Christ, let's leave it like that. Now, you can even add, for example, padding, sorry, margin top of 5 pixels or more. 2%, for example. Let's see. And margin bottom of 3%. And that's everything. Now, what I'm going to do is you see that everything is kind of weird. There is a tag on HTML that is called container, but let's use it as a class container style. And in here we're gonna put margin template. No, sorry, 5 rem, and on the left and right out. You see that the main here is outside. That is exactly what I was looking at. That the container is not present, but let's leave it like that. And there we go. Let's add an image, for example, Meiji and or no, let's put, for example, Utakata playing chess. I don't know if that's possible. From Naruto. No, he was never playing chess. I suppose that. But being honest, it is possible that he was. But the one that we're gonna use then is Neji. Neji and Shikamaru playing chess. I used that image before. And there you go. I love that image. I love it because it looks like if it was when they were young, very 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 like kids. Uh, Neji and Shikamaru, two men as kids playing chess. Let's copy this name. And yes, I know that a rhinoceros was threatening me to kill me because I said that they were men, but no. Just archive, and here let's put image emg. And now let's put on the div here emg src dot gpg. And now let's see how it looks. It doesn't look very well because I didn't point it to the image. And the image location, oh, it's JPEG, okay? There you go. Now it looks kind of kind of funny. I know, I understand, but let's leave the emotions to later, okay? You see, this value save image. Actually, this value is not what we're gonna take. We're gonna take the name. Let's create the insert url.php file. We're gonna go to new file, insert url.php, and on here we're gonna put this. And what I'm going to do is just to receive the data, print r, just to see that the data is actually there. Let's go and check, for example, sample that GP, GPG, no? And there you go. That's the image. What I'm going to do is super simple. By the moment, I am not going to create the upload. Maybe in the next video. What I'm going to do is to put on the database itself. Let's go to localhost PHP admin. And on here, let's create new, and let's put, for example, um, it can be database, no, chessboard archive. That's the name of the database. Now let's go to the connection in here, which is private, and in here we're gonna put the server, localhost, a user, in the database. And that's everything. Let's close that. And in here, we're gonna make the SQL insert into values, and we're gonna put insert into here. We're gonna create a table that is going to be chess games, for example, chess games, and let's put control chess games name ID auto increment, and here you see the name is going to be name of EMG. Bar chart, and this is going to be 11. This is going to be, for example, 100, and the name of the, and that's everything. We don't need anything more. It looks kind of simple, but remember that this project is exactly like that. This project is just for you to understand how PHP works on a very fast way. Insert into chess games values name of EMG, and let's put on here ID. Oh, sorry, it is here. Here we have to put the camps, and here we put the values, okay? So the values are host, submit EMG, image, and we're gonna insert just on here on the name of image. We're gonna insert the value, which is gonna be called um, and that's it. Now, after we inserted, sorry, that does not insert it. Now we have to make a private inclusion here, which is going to be require once, and then a private connection con PHP And you see this part here, SQL. Let's just create con a connection, and in here we're gonna put if connection query. I think it's like that. It's not getting any error. SQL. Then it means that the data echo image URL inserted correctly. Else, um, connection error. And that's it. We can even make a connection close here after that. And that's it. Let's now check if this is going to work, okay? Let's, as I said, first we have to insert the image on the data. For me to do that, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take Paint, for example, and I'm going to paste here one image that I got from one game. And in here, I'm going to say archive, save as, and let's go to the SAM docs. There's archive, PMG, um, location. For example, no. First game, game located one. Okay, after we do this, let's you see that here it says the name. I'm going to go to the database and I'm going to insert it me myself. I mean, being honest, I can insert it through here, just like this PNG, and then I'm gonna hit here save, and here it says that connection was done, but we have an error closing the connection. But let's see if the image was added. No. Um, okay, the problem is that the connection was already closed. And that's true. I made a connection close here. So let's put it here. Continue. You have an error. Name of image is just that is image. Okay. The problem is that the insert URL here, image to insert, submit image. The value here is save image, but the value that I want is not that one. That is, sorry, we should put like a conditional. If submit or no, if submit or no is present, then let's make an else. And after that, let's make just like echo could not be inserted. Oh no, echo error. No, I don't know. Being honest, we don't need any an else here because this is just a string, but we can put it right down here, and that it will have sense there. And in here, what we're going to put is set. It is like asking, this is present or no. After that, we also need the value of the input that is text, image URL, image URL, and here image URL, and as well here. here, sorry. Yes, it's true. It's because we have to send it again. And it says that this, oh, sorry, I wrote it back. Let's do it again. Okay, in this occasion, the problem is that maybe the SQL PHP, maybe a little bit error with the insert PHP. See value, okay. John, though, yes, but what I want is variables. And okay, let's put it like this. Maybe in this way it will not give me any error. Because as you see, it's simple. It's exactly as I have it. Insert into, oh yes, sorry. Here I put the parentheses and it's not necessary. Here is like this, chess games. And here in chess games, I put parentheses, but after that, image URL, I think. Let's see. No, name of image. Name of image. I had it. I had it on a vice versa way. Okay. Name of this. It says that. Sorry, I was about to talk Spanish. It says that unknown colon is name of image, and being honest, that is not true. I mean, oh, it's name of IMG. Sorry. This is so strict sometimes. And yes, we got it. In certain way. What we're missing is maybe one thing to insert the data, and as you see this MySQL query, it is that we don't need the query in this way. This way is object oriented with something that is called um, I don't remember very well right now, but the thing is that it makes the connection to be attached to it. Oh yes, the PDO. You would see it right now. You see, for example, connect, execute. You see, that's exactly what I want to do. Let's make it here. Con connection, exec, and in here I will put SQL. And it's exactly what I was doing, but the difference is that I can even get an exception, which is going to be very clear with if I got an error. And that's it. But using this PDO exception, I have to change it to MySQL error because my connection is not made with um, my connection is not made with PDO completely. Okay, and let's test this. Save image. In la línea in the online 515 we have one thing that is Let's see. No, that's not true. That was okay. It was that I was missing one thing. We supported operand types. Okay, here it says that the operation isn't supported. So let's just make this without the exec, and we're gonna make it with just MySQL I, okay? Just like this. Connection and SQL. The problem is that the way that we were using, okay, it was I. The way that we were using was requiring a supported connection, and the connection was not on the same. Let's say that it was not in the same page or something like that. Okay. So what we're going to do is just to show now the images on here. For us to show the images, let's go to the main. And we're going to put URL, and in here, let's put PHP and echo. For example, no, let's just put yes, you can do it like that. For each, the thing is that I don't remember what it was for each on PHP. Okay, there you go. It's super simple. For each, or we can use it with while as well. Let's go with while because it's more common. But I don't like it. Being honest, I like the more. I like more the for each. I have said that on many videos, but that's just kind of like I don't know. I don't know. I can feel when something is better than another thing, and I have always felt that for each is better than the while. But okay, this is what. There's nothing too bad as well. You see the result here. This result is actually the result of the connection. So let's just go to here and you see this here. Let's put it on a result variable and let's declare it outside. Let's put this in comment and let's go down sorry, to up here and you see, for example, the result of here. Let's try to send it back. Um, Maybe as a session can be, I don't know. Or we can make, let's make a bardom for me to know how the result is retrieved. Choose archive, image located number 2, let's say, save image. We got an error, the line serving continues. So, means this thing, bolt through. Okay, but that was cool. Let's put a print R, and it says one, and that doesn't have many. That doesn't have much sense. But apparently, what we have to do is just a select. Okay, I was expecting that. So let's just go to the header location, header location, um, and in here let's put, you see this just like this. There you go. MySQL line query, and let's close this here. This close here. This close there. Okay, okay, okay. And here is missing one point. There you go. This is concatenating. Okay, this is concatenation. Let me see how much time I have recording. 36 minutes. That's a lot. And as this is not a bad day, let's just go here and make the select. How are we gonna make the select? Well, it's super simple. We're gonna go to the manual to see it clearer and make the select. Yes, as simple as that. Just we're gonna just copy here, paste in here, Alt Shift F, and you see this ID. Let's change. Let's sorry, cancel. Let's erase this everything, and you see from the name of the database. Oh, sorry, the name of the database is um, it's not the name of the database. What we need is the name of the chess games. It's the name of the table. Chess games. Okay, and you see this SQL. Okay, this now we're gonna change it to connection, and this is the result. This is the row, and you see this. This is repeated here because I wrote it. This is the one that I got before. Let's remove it because it's the same thing. And let's go up. And you see this while here? We can close here this thing and open again. PHP. And let's go to the LI. And on the LI, I'm going to put row. And instead of, it's not ID, it's name of image. By the way, we can reload here and you will see that it is added. And let's put the name of image um, that we want the row. And believe it or no, that is everything. And let's see, row. Yes, Let's comment this and let's review just on here, refreshing, and we have undefined variable connection, and it is because we are not importing the connection here. Be honest, we should have a way of including the connection on a more secure way, but by the moment it is just like that. Okay. Okay. Unknown column name of image. Remember that it's not name of image, it's name of img. And here is showing the number of times that the images are in the database, but not the database images itself. Why? Because apparently it is still on PHP instead of closing it, which is not what I want. What I want is that it closes the PHP here, and it up and while now it should give me the opportunity to run PHP here on a free way, but it doesn't do it because you see this PHP here that this is not closed. So for us to close it, we have to go to the if that is not common. I mean, this is not used to be like that. Okay, let's imagine that the PHP version has just changed or something like that. So what we're going to do is just to put this inside of an echo. And let's put this here and this like this. That's everything. Now we're gonna put it like this, and on line 37 we have an error, and it is a name of image. It was expecting one thing when it has another thing. Let's put it like this. And there you go. But it is still not giving me the name of the image, which is what I want, the name of the image. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, let's do it in the old way. The old way is like this. This way should choose it. There you go. Now it is from the database. Now what we have to do is just, for example, to put the image on the folder. As crazy as it is, as it sounds, sorry. Explorer, that being honest, I think that it is even in there. Let's shift, save as, and this is located at, yes, it is there. So now what we have to do is to let's let's erase from the database the all the others. You see these ones? Let's erase them, and we're gonna stay only with one by the moment. And yes, I know Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Thank you. What we're going to do is just to there is no reason to make scandals for it. Thank you. What we're going to do is just to take this image and we're gonna put EMG. It can be like this. Yes, I know Jesus Nazareth. Thank you. SRC and point, and let's review. No, it's missing something. Maybe I don't know if it is the unexpected. Oh, this is unexpected. No. Oh yes, we have to close here. Now, by the way, let's remove this connection already done, and let's just return through. And we're almost finishing, but the image is bad, is being bad treated. For us to fix that, we have to go to the directory which corresponds to the image, which is emg, and that's it. That's it. Let's see. Choose archive, img. Mhm. It is. It is supposed to work. Okay, let's remove um, this, for example. Oh, I know what is the problem. That should not be a problem, being honest. If we go to this URL, let's open in a new tab. Let's see here what is the problem. Okay. If we remove this, let's see. Oh, is the slash at the end? But that slash is being put alone. Maybe we have to remove it from here. Doesn't have much sense, but there you go. It's working. It doesn't have much sense because actually accessibility requires that HTML is written with a closing tag here on EMG and tags that are not double closing. I mean, with an unclosing tag. But let's just ignore it by the moment, and that's cool. The nice part is that this is an image, and that's why maybe it doesn't require an slash to close. And also, we are using PHP, so it is more. It has more sense that it doesn't need the closing tag here because PHP, even though it is super flexible, it is not a super software. Okay. Also, we can create, for example, width and to put 150, and in that way it looks better. We can create more, we can add more images and so on. In the next video, I'm going to add, for example, if we want an uploader, and I hope that this video have been helpful for you. God bless you a lot, and remember that, um, we have a great reward in heaven. For example, who knows? Maybe a son. God bless you.